Welcome back, boys and girls. We're working with application 2, string using loops. We have completed the first 3 answers. We're going on to question 4. The question states, input a word, create and display a new word in reverse of the original. Now, when you're looking at reverse, it means we're spelling the word from the back moving forward. So that's your reverse. So the word is book. In reverse, it will be K-O-O-B. So we need to start at the last position of the string. So if you're looking at the positions here, B is in position 1, and that's 2, 3, and K is in position 4. So we need to start from 4, take the letter, then we go to 3, take your letter, 2, and finally 1. So we actually need to start at the back of the string. So we can use the down to loop. Your for loop runs forward from 1 to the length. Now we need a down to loop to start from the length down to 1. And as you're moving from the length down to 1, we pick up each letter and we create it, forming a new string. We've done new string last time. In one of your applications, we've done a new string. So let's work with creating a new string. So when you're reversing a word, your reverse word is equal to open and close quotes. There's no space here, it's just open and close quotes. Now we need to start with something, so we start with an empty string. When we did count in your previous lesson, count started with 0. It's a number, so we started with nothing. The nothing is a 0, and we need to add to count. So it's an integer, we could add values. Now when you're working with string, if we add a letter to string, we're simply joining letters. So if we start from the length of the word is book. We're starting from the length, which is 4. Remember, the book starts at position 4. So we're starting at position 4. So length of word down to 1. We start at 4. We get your K. So your reverse word starts an empty string. So your first letter you get is a K. We started at 4, now we come to 3. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 length down to 1. So 4, at 3 there's a letter O, at 2 there's another letter O, and at 1 is a B. So that's how we get our reverse string or reverse word. So a word starts as an empty word and we add to it from the original word working backwards. Working backwards. We add to your original word, so we get the reverse word, and we display the reverse word. So running this, clear my writing. Okay, so when we're going to reverse word, I need to enter a word first. So we'll enter book, and you reverse the word. You get kub. So we enter a new word, like ladder. You reverse the word, there's ladder in reverse. So it works for any word because our loop is using the length of the word and we're working backwards. So remember, so reverse word, we start with an empty string and we add to it from the length going down. Now your next question uses the concept of reverse word. The question says input a word, determine if a word is a palindrome or not. What is a palindrome? A palindrome is a word that is spelled the same in reverse. For example, madam is a palindrome because it's spelled madam forwards and backwards. Dad is a palindrome. It spells the same D-A-D and from the back D-A-D. Now if you look at the word book, it's not a palindrome. It's not spelled the same. So the idea here is to take your original word, find the word in reverse and see if they are equal. If they're equal, then we have a palindrome. So it is the same answer from this one. You get the reverse word and you simply use an if statement because we have to decide if it's a palindrome. It tells you if a word is a palindrome or not. So we're looking at your answer. Palindrome, question 5. So here's your reverse word. It's an empty string. We start from the length down to 1. The reverse word is joining letters from the reverse of the end of the word down to 1. Similar to the reverse word. Same code. Now you simply take your reverse word and see if it's equal to the word that you've read. There's a word that we've read in, and the reverse word that's created from that, the word that you read in. So if these two words match, it means it's a palindrome. If do not match, then it is not a palindrome. So the only two different answers we have, the reverse word is the same. The only different information is the two displays that we have. After you check, if it's a reverse word. Running this. So put a word book here again. Is a book a palindrome? So let's check. It's not. Now let's use madam in our example. Palindrome? Yes, it is. It spells the same. Similarly with dad, it's a palindrome. Right, you can try other words that you have to test your program. If you look at daddy, that should not be a palindrome because it starts with a Y at the end. If you start the new word, the reverse word will start with Y, D, D, A, D. So it's not a palindrome. So that is your palindrome and your reverse word. Now let's look at the next question. Question 6. It says input a sentence, remove all vowels from the sentence. So we're looking at removing all vowels from the sentence. So we still have to input a sentence, correct? Now removing all vowels from a sentence. When you see the word remove, one would think about deleting. We can delete a vowel. They have a hint here. We'll ignore the hint for now. We want to remove all vowels. So let's say display the sentence with the vowels removed. So if we have the flat is for sale, to remove the vowels, you'll end up with TH with the E removed, FL with the A removed, with the T. So all the vowels have been removed. Now your one method would be is because a vowel is a single character, I told you we use a for loop, and we generally have to look at each value. So if this is your sentence, so sent IC. You need to check each character, you have to check each character. If it's a vowel, you can opt to delete. What will happen if we delete? Let's look at our answer first that we have. All right, so we're removing vowels. So we're running from 1 to length of the sentence. If it's a vowel, then we're going to delete from send IC. IC is the position of the vowel. So we need to delete from the position, and we're only deleting one character, so we can use 1. So every time we see a vowel, at that position, we will delete it, and it's 1 letter that we are deleting. So let's run and see what happens. So the sentence is here, the cat ran. Remove vowels, works. We removed the E, the A, and the A. Now what happens if we have a sentence with 2 vowels, like the cat ran? Okay, we're just looking at an example here, not at the English. We have 2 vowels, and let's remove vowels. Only 1 E is removed. It's not working when you have 2 consecutive vowels. Now let's try the cat meets dog. Okay, let's see if the E is removed. So yeah, the 1 E is still there. Now, it doesn't have to be an E. It could be other words where you have 2 vowels. Let's go for cat, ran. Okay, so we have two consecutive vowels. Let's remove the vowels. Only one A was removed. So we can see how program does not work if you're removing two consecutive vowels. We need to check why. Right, there's an explanation. We've got the flat is for sale. Now, if you're removing two consecutive vowels, or you're removing if you're deleting any character, the sentence moves up. Although your IC continues increasing, your sentence moves up, which means it does not check one letter because it has moved place. So let's change this to a simple sentence like space cat. We'll stop there. All right, let's ignore all of this. So we have the cat. Now, if looking at the cat, if IC is 1, it's fine, 2 is fine. IC is 3. According to our answer, we need to delete the E. If we're deleting the E when IC is 3, right, so if we're deleting the E when IC is 3, then this E moves up 1. And the CAT, they all move up 1. So if we're deleting the E, this is what happens. Remember, IC is 3. We're looking at the third E. If we delete the E, we had 8 in the sentence, the cat ran, but it moves up. So the E that was in position 4 goes on to 3. So we do not check this E, but we go on because IC was 3, it deleted the first E it saw, it went to 4. In the meantime, the E moved 1 up. So whenever we use the delete command in a sentence, the characters move up, whereas our counter continues moving down the line. So when the characters move up, the letters that are consecutive, the next letter is not checked. So when we delete this E, then the space moves up. When you delete the E, you notice the space moves up. The space moves up. So if we delete this A, the T will move up to position 5. So consecutive characters cannot be deleted. So the delete statement cannot work. Hence, we have this hint. Hint says, create a new sentence without vowels. Now we're used to new sentences. So how can we create a new sentence, but the new sentence should not have a vowel? So looking at our code, how can we change that? Right, so we're removing vowels. To create a new sentence, we simply we create a new variable. There's a new variable, s new sent. So we got s new sent is equal to, we start with an open and close quotes, that's an empty string. Now we're saying if it is a vowel, we don't need it there. But if it's not a vowel, we need it in a new sentence. So we're going to use a not statement. A not statement means, in this example, what's in brackets is not true. So if it's not a vowel, so not if it's a vowel, but if it is not a vowel, what do we do? Then we create our new sentence. Our new sentence will have only those characters that are not a vowel. How do we create a new sentence? We start with an empty sentence and we add to it characters from your old sentence. So your original sentence is S and IC. If it's not a vowel, it will take it and it will join to your new sentence. And we have to display this is your original sentence. Let's do 2 displays. And then we'll display the new sentence. The new sentence will not contain the vowels. This sentence is with the vowels, this sentence is without the vowels. This is your original. There's your S send. The S new sent is, if it's not a vowel, then it becomes part of your new sentence. So your new sentence will be the one without the vowel. It's taking the old sentence that's not a vowel and adding it to the new sentence. That's how we, according to the hint, we create a new sentence without the vowels. So running this, we're removing the vowels, so we'll type in the cat ran. The original sentence is the cat ran. The new sentence is the cat ran without the vowels. You see there's no vowels here. So let's change this to the cat ran. Remove vowels. You can see both the vowels, both the E's are removed, the A as well as the next A. That is because if it was not a vowel, we added it to the new sentence. So if it's not a vowel, we add to the new sentence. That's how you get your new sentence. Okay, boys and girls, the next part will be number 7 and 8. In the next video, we'll discuss 7 and 8.